Hola, estudiantes! Today, we're going to learn about irregular commands. This video is going to be a little bit chaotic. You're probably wondering what these pictures are up here, so let me explain to you. We have our normal commands, our negative commands, and then we have irregular commands, and they just break all the rules. There are rule-breaking verbs. So, let's review these verbs. You've already reviewed what each verb means, and so now we're going to review how we make them into commands. So we have venir, which is to come. And if I'm telling you to come, I say ven. Decir is to say or to tell. And if I'm commanding you to do that, I say di. Salir is to leave. And so if I'm making it into a command, it's sal. Hacer is to make or to do. And to put hacer into a command, you say haz. Tener is to have, and in its command form, it is ten. Ir is to go, and when it's a command, it's ve. That one's kind of odd. Poner is to put, and when you command someone to put something somewhere, you say pon. Ser is to be, and if you're telling someone to be something, you use se. And a very catchy phrase to remember these is Ven di sal has ten ve bon se, which kind of sounds like Vin Diesel has 10 weapons, eh? It's weird, it's funky, but that's just how I've always remembered it. Ven di sal has 10 ve bon se. Boom. And those are your 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, your ocho commands, 8 commands, and they are just the weird ones that break all the rules. So this is how you tell someone to do these things, right? To come, to say, to leave, to do, to have, to go, to put, to be. These are like telling them to do those things. Now, when we make them negative, we follow the same rules as we do for our normal negative commands. We put no in front of the verb, which shows that you don't want them to do it. Then you take off the AR, ER, IR verb ending, put it into the yo form, and take off the O, add the opposite to ending. So for AR verbs, you add an ES. For ER, IR verbs, you add an AS. Now, because these verbs are kind of weird in the yo form, you're going to see how they look when they're in their negative command form. So no poner. So I'm telling you, don't put. So we put no in front, and I take off the ER of poner, and then I put it into the yo form. Poner in the yo form is pongo, right? And then I'm going to take off the O. The opposite to ending, well, it's an ER verb, so we add an AS to the end to make it opposite. So to say don't put, it's no pongas. Another example, don't leave. So you put no in front. We take the IR off of salir, put it in its yo form, and in the yo form, it's a go verb, so it's salgo, no salgo. Take off the O and add the opposite ending. So an IR verb means that we add an AS, so no salgas, don't leave. Here's another example. Don't tell or don't say. So to say or to tell is decir. We put the no in front. We take off the IR. We put it into the yo form. It's another go verb, so we have digo, but we take off the O. And then we add the opposite ending. So for IR verbs, that's an AS. So no digas. Boom. And it's that easy. Now, there are 2 weird ones, and I'm going to go over them with you. So ir, which is to go, and ser, which is to be. When we put these into the negative, these are just some that you have to commit to your memory. So no vayas means don't go. No seas, don't be. So those 2 are the ones that just don't even follow our negative rules. They're just weird. So ir and ser, they beat to their own drum. They do their own thing. And so those you'll just need to have in your notes to always remember. And then that is our lesson on irregular commands. So pretty simple once you kind of get them down, once you memorize my fun little saying about Vin Diesel. You guys will get this. If you have any questions, please let me know. But otherwise, get some practice in, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.